This is Dr. Knox replacing Dr. Banfrey after his accident. Now coming in for his first shift. Today we are looking at case SCP-097, also known as the Old Fairgrounds. This is Dr. Knox, the records keeper, currently at unknown base at an unknown time. 150 feet underground. Alright, might as well get this started. SCP-097, the Old Fairgrounds. This is Dr. Knox, now setting the recording of the record of SCP-097. Hello, everybody. Recorder. There we go. Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Knox, the new records keeper of the SCP department, replacing Dr. Baylor after his accident. I am here to say that these recordings will be kept confidential, locked up in the highest containment cells, to be kept only for people with the highest level classes to watch and pertain. Today, we are looking at SCP-97, the Old Fairgrounds. Containment type, object class, useless. Special containment procedures. SCP-97 is contained within the limits of the property where it was initially discovered. Zone SCP-097. The property is surrounded by an 8-meter tall concrete block fence fitted with barbed wire and security camera systems. Satellite images of Zone SCP-97 are to be doctored, removing all traces of the area. After finding out about this, I could see why. Any and all new plant growth outside of the containment area suspected to originate from within the SCP is to be sterilized through application of boiling salt water and or incinerated. Absolutely all abnormal behavior is to be reported to Dr. Bridge within 10 minutes of the occurrence. Please note that Dr. Bridge is still currently available to reach out to. He is nearing retirement, however. If any personnel or their families experience hallucinations or thematically related dreams outside of containment, they are to contact Dr. Bridge to schedule treatment. Dr. Bridge. Interesting individual. I wonder who's going to replace him after retirement. Just saying. I don't want to be down here. It's creepy as hell, and I don't like being so far underground. Just saying. Localities surrounding SCP-097 specifically. Listen, guys, I am doing this for such high-ranking people. Why redact stuff from my files? I get it. But why? Containing these files, I have to read redacted information. How do I do that? How can I give you all the information? Sorry. Specifically redacted are to be monitored from the 1st of April until the 1st of November every year of affected civilians. Medical establishments dealing with sleep abnormalities are to be monitored for signs of SCP-97's influence. Civilians below the age of 16 encountered alone within 1 square kilometer of Zone SCP-97 are to be taken into the Foundation custody and are to be treated with Class B I'm gonna leave that there. Anesthetic. And returned home, or the nearest police station. Personnel tasked with the return of civilians are to avoid public exposure. Each agent to be assigned a cover story to follow if they do encounter civilians en route to their destinations. See Level 3 staff for details. Okay. The morning after the first frost of the year, a team of 25 agents armed with agricultural. Sorry, I haven't had my coffee this morning. To the SCP watching this, I might be a little off. The coffee machine down here is broken. And due to a containment breach in this space, they cannot get a new one. Something to do with the coffee. SCP. Who knows? Agricultural tools are to enter SCP-97 and clear away the outer plant matter. This process is not to continue past dusk. Description. SCP-97 is a 10-acre area of land in the state of redacted. Please note, could you try to remove the redacted spots in my files, because I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to read these. Thank you. In the Midwestern United States, it is the abandoned remains of redacted. County Fair, 1969. An area of approximately 2.3 kilometers, which is approximately 5.4 square miles. Structures within the SCP area exist in a state of moderate disrepair, consistent with the expected age and environment. At the center of SCP-97 lie the remains of a 1956 GMC pickup truck, majority of which is crushed beneath the colossal pumpkin of unknown subtype, henceforth SCP-9701. SCP-9701 stands approximately 7.4 meters or 24.3 feet tall and 8.1 meters, 26.8 feet in diameter at its widest. them. Current estimates put SCP-9701 at approximately 15,000 kilograms, approximately 33,070 pounds. What the hell? I need a coffee after this, holy crap. This pumpkin remains roughly spherical in shape, instead of spreading out under its own weight as one would expect of a plant this size. The remaining portion of SCP-97, approximately 2 kilometers, is overgrown with several dozen varieties of pumpkins with over 70 subspecies yet identified, and many previously unknown to agriculture. Many of these pumpkins have been shown to be capable of growing enormous sizes, the average estimated weight being 250 kilograms, 550 pounds. These pumpkins, along with the assorted other crops, grow with, on, and around the remains of the 1969 fairgrounds, creating a maze-like arrangement of plant life. The average height of the walls within SCP-97 is 1.6 meters, though this may vary from year to year. Between April and November each year, the area within SCP-97 has produced a number of anomalous phenomena, ranging from benign to implicitly aggressive. To date, 17 agents have been severely maimed within SCP-97, 8 having died. Alright, let me say on record what I said about maybe replacing Dr. Bridge. I may be more comfortable in this position, away from a lot of the SCPs and 150 feet underground. I may not want that promotion, after all. Thank you for the promotion that you did give me as a records keeper. I appreciate it. Addendum. Historical note. Prior to the construction of SCP-97's containment wall, instances of what known as SCP-2171-1 were occasionally observed to form fragmented walls, and at one point a near-complete ring of 2171 around SCP-97's area of effect. So, okay, gotta love when other SCPs make their way into these. This makes my work so much more fun. Oh. This behavior ceased following the containment wall's completion. The purpose and implications behind the interaction are as of yet unknown. Effects of SCP-97 on children, in addition to its immediate effects outlined in the event log. SCP-97. So I'm gonna have to look at the event log. Great. SCP-9701 appears to produce an undetectable signal towards children in an undetermined range. For clarity, children will refer to individuals up to the age of... Well, apparently things changed. I'm going to need to fix this file. I'm going to put in a request. Just looks sloppy. You have 8 crossed out for 10. It says will refer to individuals up to the age of 10, but 8 is currently crossed out on the file. I'm going to send a request over for them to just take out 8 to change any confusion from agents, because agents sometimes can be meatheads. Sorry. But they will not see that the 8 is crossed out. Alright, it will probably take them 3 to 10 business months to get back to me on that, but at least it'll be done. Beginning in early April, civilian children with SCP-97's undefined range may be overcome with somnambulism. On clear nights, affected children will move around their homes, stopping to face closed doorways for several seconds before moving to the next nearest doorway, eventually returning to bed. At first, this behavior will occur once a week, beginning with only the doors on a single floor. This sleepwalking will become more frequent, by mid-August, happening every night. If forcibly awoken at any time during these episodes, they will scream for several seconds before succumbing to a degree of confusion. After an affected child is awoken in this manner, the effect will cease, and the child will never show any further signs of SCP-97's influence. Well, if it was happening every night, I would probably wake up my child as well. So, wake up your children, folks. You're not going to see this, but wake up your children. Over the course of 2 to 3 months, these episodes will become more thorough. Affected individuals seeking out each doorway inside their home, as well as those on their household's property, such as garages, car doors, and fence gates. Eventually, they will begin visiting the front door of neighbors. Beginning in September, affected children who have remained undisturbed during these episodes will begin to remain outside at sunrise, laying on grass near their homestead, or returning to a full REM sleep. Affected children may recall dreams centering around autumn activities. Between September 1st and November 1st, if the affected children have not been awoken during these preceding sleepwalking episodes, they will cease the previously established activity during the sleepwalk, instead beginning to walk directly towards SCP-97's location. They will travel over fields and down secondary roads, steadily moving toward SCP-97. Local geography consists mostly of undeveloped Foundation-owned property, facilitating uninterrupted travel. Upon arrival at SCP-97, an affected child will sit down before SCP-9701 and begin singing unidentifiable gibberish as music begins to play. While a number of instruments have been recorded, simple drums and pipes are the most consistently encountered. What is this SCP? This is some Pied Piper bullshit. The Pied Piper is real. And it's a pumpkin. After several minutes, childlike entities will crawl out from the tangled flora or break out of larger pumpkins within SCP-97. The children will be wearing whatever they were last seen with, most often pajamas or similar clothing. Many of these entities match those children known to be lost to SCP-9701. The entities will surround the affected civilian child, dancing and singing in a circle as SCP-9701 begins to emit dim light. The affected child will awaken, normally expressing a great deal of terror. The instant of any vocalization is produced, the entities will swarm and kill the child. Methods used are different in each instance, but usually involve dismemberment or strangulation. Sometimes I hate this job. At this point, any and all efforts to interrupt the entities will fail, whether through breakdown of equipment, sudden intangibility, of the subjects or express violence on part of SCP-97. After the death of the affected child, SCP-9701 will open, and the entities will hurl the remains into it before climbing in themselves. SCP-9701 will close, and the music will stop. Before the containment wall was erected, at least. Redacted. But I don't know if I want to know. This is one redactment that I don't mind. Redacted. Amount of children between the ages of 3 and 10 are known to have been lost to SCP-97. See event log SCP-97 for current examples of SCP-97's behavior. This is Dr. Knox. I have finished the main file for SCP-97, the old fairgrounds. I am now moving on to the event log of SCP-97, the old fairgrounds. The dates have been redacted. You are kidding me. How the hell am I supposed to read this event log? Well, it's only a certain amount of time. 4 children returned and captured. Well, okay. I will have to get the event log for SCP-97 for another file recording, as it seems most of the events have been withheld from me. I am currently going to apply for the clearance to get into the event log for SCP-97. I am hoping to hear back as soon as possible so I can complete the full SCP-97 breakdown. Maybe that's it. Dr. Knox, the coffee machine has been replaced. I'm going to get coffee now. It is currently 4 in the morning. I need coffee. Like I said, I will continue the event log in another breakdown video for the files. This is Dr. Knox. I currently cannot receive the event log for SCP-97, the old fairgrounds. I will make another report very soon.